there is something called Southwest Airline Indian Ocean. And that was the image I kept seeing when I kept praying. As I kept praying, Southwestern Airline Indian Ocean. Southwestern Airline Indian Ocean. And I kept praying about it. But we're going to pray this because there are things that can be averted, and there are things that cannot be averted. And then you pray against things that can be averted. In praying again and again about this, I know this can be averted, which I repeat can be averted, but I suggest that you take precaution. Number 2, the United Kingdom economy. I was praying and the Lord said, teach them on how to live by faith. And so I want to admonish everyone in that region to take our faith classes much more serious. This is what happens when you have all your T crossed and all your I's dotted, and you say to yourself, we have done all our padding, we shall have safe landing. But there was no safe landing.
Inflation now stands at over 10%. It is a tough road ahead.
The outlook is bleak. A long recession, falling growth, rising unemployment, and in Petersfield in Hampshire, an anxious wait for an announcement on interest rate.
The fact of the matter is that if we don't tackle the inflation, then the problem gets worse.
But he also painted a dire picture of the UK's economic landscape, and even more pain to come. Today's 0.75% rise is the biggest sustained increase in interest rates in more than 30 years, coupled with the longest recession on record, possibly 2 years, according to the Bank of England, leaving us with an unemployment rate of perhaps 6.5%, almost double what it is now.
Because this started with a bad news tragedy of a figure that is celebrated, taken away from among them.
The BBC is interrupting its normal programmes to bring you an important announcement. This is BBC News from London. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Bitcoin, that's a dangerous place to go to. It will not go as said, as you have predicted.
Pretty terrifying numbers there, but how significant is this?
Your expectations are not the expectations you will see. And you will have generally in that region of business a long time of red. This is a long line of red. When people were selling off and giving away, giving up, suddenly a bounce back. But the long red did not stop.
Hello, I am Ifeoluwa, a beneficiary and participant of the Digital Skills Program at 100X Academy, fully sponsored by Pastor Lois Aki. I'm excited to be here at this training. I'll be learning digital marketing. This is going to be an amazing experience. Thank you, Pastor Lois Aki. Thank you, 100X Digital.
My name is Enola, a financial of Lagos State University. I'm a participant of the 1 million Naira Digital Skill by Pastor Lois. I'll be learning cryptocurrency. I want to tell him thank you very much, and I'll probably take a very good use of it. Thank you very much, sir.
My name is FaithWorld, a participant of the 1 million Naira Digital Skills Scholarship Program, and I'll be learning digital marketing. I also hope to benefit the basic skill set and knowledge of digital marketing from my tutors and industry experts.
My name is Ayadulu Bukola. I'm a participant of the 100 million Digital Skills